Hello everyone, good morning. So on this video, I'm actually going to be discussing about the USDJPY market pair. So now the first thing we'll be looking out for on the USDJPY pair is we would simply be looking out for the trend. What trend do we have on USDJPY? That is a large determinant of what we will be doing in terms of trading. So now you would all agree with me that I think we had something like a downtrend around here basically. So I had a downtrend here and this was it. So this was our clear downtrend we had, and the market pushed to the upside, creating a new high and creating a low. So what do we simply do? We simply understand that market now is beginning to create higher highs. I think this was a break of structure here. But then if we connect from this high straight upwards, we would clearly see the reaction of the market, and that is this. So this is what I mean by it. We would clearly see the reaction of the market. So basically, that is the new wave we are expected to trade in. So this is the new wave we are expected to trade between or within. Now, another clear thing I would love us to look at is this. During the point where market actually gave us this decent push to the upside, it was a slant break, and then we can see that again here. We also had a slant break. Now, it's not as if this is something we just look out for in the market. At least it helps us to just get a little bit of view of how the market actually relates its pattern. So we got this on the monthly time frame, and then we are currently playing around the higher time frame, these highs. Basically, on these highs, we can clearly see that market is playing it on an uptrend, and then on these highs, we can see what we would clearly say. This is our liquidity swipe, which is one very beautiful thing we want to see in the market. And then we also can see this area, which is our break of structure. You get, so we also can see this area, which is our break of structure. And then we want to see markets retrace into this area to be able to get our buys, but then market has actually been giving its push to the upside. Understand? Market has actually been giving its push to the upside. So what can we clearly do? We would clearly say we move to the smaller time frame. Bear with me. So we'll clearly say we move to the smaller time frame. Now on the smaller time frame, what can we clearly see also on the smaller time frame? We can see this liquidity swipe actually gave us this liquidity swipe, market dropped to the downside, pushed to the upside, and then created a internal break of structure, also an internal break of structure here. Also an internal break of structure around here. And then the market pushed to the upside, it came back, plunged down into this point, giving us a double bottom, which is a reasonable double bottom. That's fine. So I'll simply mark it out. Now with this reaction, we clearly will be looking out for market to get into these highs. But then we would now go to the smaller time frame. Now this chart is actually Though this is, well, let's see. So we've had an uptrend, broke structure, retraced back to that area, this particular point, and then this main structure and this structure that was broken, which is this structure that was earlier broken, had a reaction to the upside, which is this particular point. Then we got our reaction here. So what are we going to be looking out to do on this particular market? We'll clearly be looking out to see a retrace of market to around this point, because we got an internal break of structure here now, and this is a clear break of structure. So we are clearly going to be seeing a good entry around here to tag along with these highs. So now what will I simply do? I would simply mark this zone. So I understand that this is a point of interest, and we will remove that. So that being the case, we can free this tool, which is our Fibonacci tool. We mark these highs, which is the level we want to see market take out, and then we can clearly see here is a liquidity grab, and here is a break of structure. So what are we going to be looking for on the smaller time frame, which is the 4 hours time frame? Since we have a clear break of structure at this point, we are actually going to be looking out for market to do something. We would want to see market drop back into this area and then take a buy, and then we'll take our buy to the upside. So let me go to the daily time frame and show you guys what I'll be looking out for. So I'll clearly be looking out or waiting for market to do this. From any point it creates a new resistance from here, we'll be expecting market to at least drop into this level. So let me give a clear denotation of what we'll be looking out for. So for now, USDJPY, we should just be looking out for possibilities to take a sell on USDJPY. But at the moment, there is no possibility for a sell. We just would wait for the market to give us a good reaction. It's an uptrend. So the sell is actually a short sell reversal for you to be able to take the major buyers. So these are the two levels I'll be looking at. Okay, so basically the market has actually tested this point, but then I'll just simply have my zone there. So this is what I'll be looking out for on this particular market on the long term. That's the long term time frame basically. So let's go to the 1 hour time frame and see what the 1 hour time frame is doing. So we'll remove this. So on the 1 hour time frame, what can we clearly see? So we still have markets. Market is still in an uptrending structure, basically. Still in an uptrending structure. Then it broke this high. It gave us a break here, for instance. Now let's begin to calculate. We got a break at this point. Break of structure. We got also a break of structure at this point. And then we got also a break of structure at this point. Now, at each levels of the break of structures, let's see what happened. Now, at each levels of the break of structure, we will clearly see that markets got into reversing to the 0.618 level or 0.79 level. So if we look at this one, basically, we can clearly see that market did what I just said. It made its reversal to it's reversed into the 0.618 level, and then market triggered the point and pushed into take profit, which is nice. This is on the smaller time frame. So we'll keep taking the buy structures until a low is being liquidated, and then we can now begin to look for our sells. So basically what are we doing? We'll simply work with our to place it here, and then stop loss basically. So this is actually for this particular area, which is this particular break of structure. So that is what we would have been looking out for. Now, after market did that, we had another break of structure at this point, and market reacted neatly to it. Sorry about that. So we had another, I wanted to just add the text, but you understand what I'm saying. We had another break of structure at this point, and then what we can clearly see is market gave a break of structure at this point, and then it dropped. So if you are taking your trade here, it hits the first stop loss. We always like to be very transparent in our entries. So if you are taking your first trade at that point, market actually hits your first stop loss. And then when you're taking your next trade was triggered, which is this particular one. So your next trade was triggered and it has hit take profit basically. So this was actually a trade of day before yesterday, and then ever since that happened, we've not had market plunge down again to the downside. So we need to see a reversal from this point to sell off into this area, and then we continue taking our shots for the buys until market breaks a low. So if we get market break this low, retest it, then we can begin to look for our sell structure to that particular area I pointed out on the daily time frame. So to the area we pointed out on the daily time frame. So for now, we just broke structure. We have not seen bearish pressures coming up. I think when market begins to either tap this area, we might begin to see such structures. So for now, we are still in a bullish momentum. This is a level to look out for the next take profit. So let's go down to the okay. So this is it. So if markets hit this point before dropping to the downside, we might have the break of the structure to the downside. This would now turn to liquidity. So that is what we have on the USD JPY. Have a wonderful day, guys. Peace. One love.